Hello friends, and welcome back to another video where we posted about Daniel Cormier only open to fight Jake Paul in MMA. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Daniel Cormier only hospital fight Jake Paul in MMA. Daniel Cormier, the previous UFC light heavyweight and heavyweight champion and YouTube star, and combat sports interloper Jake Paul had heated exchanges on social media, though there's no actual physicality between the two. Paul, perhaps the foremost controversial and divisive figure in fight sports at the moment, mentally torturing MMA fighters. Daniel Cormier retired in August 2020 with a final record of 22 wins and 3 losses. The former UFC light heavyweight and heavyweight champion drew one of the loudest reactions on Saturday during a stacked UFC 261 event in Jacksonville when he went face-to-face with YouTube star and combat sports interloper Jake Paul. "There are many things that I can handle in my life," Cormier said. "One is like, I desire this guy's being like that, disrespectful, talking during how I don't feel how he would do to my face. I can't affect that. So I'd like to be sitting at the table and somebody was like, Jake Paul's here. So I look behind me and he's like making faces at me and waving at me. I'm like, what within the earth is happening? This guy's being so ridiculous. I might wish to tell him something," Cormier said. "So I just beat there and he quite leans in like we're getting to have a conversation and his hands were in his pocket. I said, hey, don't mess with me. I'm not a toddler to play with like this. I'm not going to get on the web, messing around and everyone else." And then security came and once the safety got around, he began to play the big boy slightly. Started trying to point and do all that. But initially his hands were in his pocket and he quite leans during which I say, I'm not going to play your game, I said. You're going to get yourself hurt messing around. Keep my name out of your mouth, he said. Well, you said my name first. I said, don't play with me, I'm not a toddler to me messing around with like that. Cormier and Paul were caught on video stepping into a heated exchange, though there was no actual physicality between the two. However, Cormier admits that the circumstances different and he was not at his place of labor. It could have gone much worse for Paul. "I wanted to grab his face," Cormier said. "I was gonna grab him by the face, but I have gotten in trouble by the UFC. Listen, a toddler like that, you alpha a toddler like that, you alpha him. I wanted to grab him by the face and smash him to the lowest, but I can't do this at work. I'd have gotten in so much trouble. So I just went over there and tried to possess a conversation with the child, and then security comes and everyone and he's like, sign the contract. I'm like, come on, sign the contract. What contract are you referring to? Oh, sign the contract? What are you talking about? There's no contract. You don't punch right down to go do all that, but come on, dude. You'll talk and act like with certain people. Nobody. Not everybody's gonna do this. You begin messing with certain people, they're gonna tell you about what they're feeling." It had been Cormier's public comments that fight that caught Paul's attention and prompted him to challenge Cormier to a match. DC has no interest in it, stating that it doesn't compare to Conor McGregor's massive match with Floyd Mayweather because Paul is nowhere near the athletic accomplishments of Mayweather. "I don't want to fight Jake Paul," Cormier said. "Floyd made tons of money because he had to. Floyd Mayweather is the simplest boxer of all time, so you go play on his playing field. Why would I go and box Jake Paul? Who I'm doesn't make me chase anything. I made my money because I'm the heavyweight champion of the world. I don't get to chase a payday. This kid wants to fight. Okay, I'll fight him, but it'll be a mixed martial arts competition. If he actually wants to fight with me, fight me in a mixed martial arts, then I'll fight him all the way down at 205. I'm living fat and happy and healthy. I'll go all the way right down to 205 to fight this kid in mixed martial arts. If you actually want to fight me, like seriously fight me in mixed martial arts. This is so often not getting to be fun. I'm telling you immediately, at 42 years old, back and everything, I'm getting to torture him and I'm getting to hurt him. I don't want to box him. I don't want to fight during a limited set of skills of rules. If you'd wish to fight me, you'll actually want to fight me. Fight me during a mixed martial arts competition. I'll go all the way back to 205 and I'm going to smash him and I'm going to hurt him so he can return to fighting these YouTube kids. But don't think for a second that I'd ever chase a payday in boxing because I don't need it. I'm good. I made my money due to the champion of the world. If you'd wish to truly fight me, you had bought a hall with me. Fight me in mixed martial arts and I'm getting to torture you and I'm getting to rip his face apart and I'm gonna hurt the child." Cormier didn't pinpoint what it's exactly about that he has caused him so much aggravation. Aside from Paul's general attitude towards fighting him and his opponents thus far, he especially didn't appreciate that Paul would consider him to be a subsequent logical challenge after asking simply because of their shared veteran status. And while he doubled and tripled down on not feeling compelled to fight Paul, Cormier made it clear that if the business possesses to be taken care of, he will step into a cage with him. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any amazing video from us.